right, Sean, bring in the TIV2. Watching the TIV2 come towards here, I feel like I'm living out my fantasy of being in a post-apocalyptic thriller film.
But the TIV2 is just part of the Storm Chaser arsenal.
Beautiful.
Reed's weapon of choice is the Dominator.
So this is the Dominator. Tell me about it.
It has bomb-proof coating atop 16-gauge steel, polycarbonate windows, and hydraulics that allow the vehicle to drop to the ground so no wind can get underneath.
So what's the top wind speed it's been in?
We measured 155.2 miles per hour in a tornado in Wyoming last year.
Well, we're going to do it at 160. What do you think?
I think it could definitely handle it.
Both Reed and Sean are confident there'll be no carnage. And when their awesome autos initiate their stormproof features, you can see why.
One plane, 2 engines, and 2 tornado-proof cars being exposed to 160 miles per hour of tornado force winds. Let's see how they're gonna do.
Okay, well, let's do it.
All right, fire up those engines. Come on, baby. Oh, stick in there. Oh, dear, here we go. Okay, baby, hold in there. Be brave. Stiff upper lip.
Remember, they've chosen 160 miles per hour because it's faster than the fastest wind speed either car has ever endured. At first, it seems like it's plain sailing, but then...
Oh, my door! My door!
The TIV's door gets ripped open. But luckily for Sean, nothing else moves a micron.
That would have been a wild ride. Safety, that was awesome. We made it.
So it's job done. Other than a flawed door, the vehicle's held firm.
I think the test went very well, except for one thing. I forgot to lock the driver's side door. So something to definitely remember in the future.
The Dominator handled the 160-mile-per-hour wind like a champ, and that's the strongest one we've ever experienced with this vehicle. It was totally fine, didn't even budge.
But remember, you're watching Mythbusters, and the fat lady's not even close.
These vehicles were purpose-built to be able to withstand tornadoes. But so far, they've only seen about half what one can put out. This time, we're going to dial it all the way up. The 250-mile-an-hour winds, which is the equivalent of a EF5 tornado, the highest rating there is. That kind of wind will strip a house clean off right down to its foundation, and we're going to see what it does to this car.
It's such a fearsome wind speed that the guys are doing a trial run with a regular car first.
What's gonna happen? Well, this car's gonna spin end over end. What's gonna happen is the last thing that's ever gonna happen to this car. It's gonna blow away down the field. All right, let's do it.
Okay, regular car, 250 miles an hour. Fire it up.
From 0 to hero, the jet soon reaches full throttle. Whereupon the car tumbles like a toy.
That was great.
It's a case of now you see it, now you don't. Since just 2 seconds after takeoff, the car is 250 feet away.
Oh, it picked that car right up and took it quite a ways.
It did. You think your cars will fare a little better?
Definitely.
You ready to put him in the position?
Certainly.
Let's do it.
Drive into those winds, that's like an EF5. But that's what the big guy wants, so let's let it rip.
But as their cars are secured in the full-on firing line, the Storm Chaser's mojo goes AWOL.
250 miles per hour is insanely fast. I'm hoping the Dominator will be okay because this is my baby.
Yeah, the final test where this vehicle encounters 250 mile per hour winds, this has never happened to this vehicle before. And of course, something you've spent your life working on, that being damaged in front of you, in front of everybody, it's horrifying.
Sean's right. This could be horrific. After all, this is Mythbusters.
Gentlemen, it's the moment of truth. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right, let's fire it up.
Sean, did you lock the door this time?
Check.
Once again, the source of the force is fired up, and a moment later, a 250-mile-per-hour wind storms through. At first, the vehicles hold firm. The TIV with its anchor points barely moves, but then suddenly, the Dominator starts to lose its footing. It slides in the Force 5.
Oh my God!
But thanks to its lowered chassis, the wind can't get underneath it to lift it up or topple it over. It, too, survives.
Thank you for not destroying
It's okay.
vehicle.
Beautiful!
Good job. Good job.
Well, that's great. Even though it went sideways, it stayed firmly on the ground. It never got under it.
Yeah, I think there was always some downward force then, which is good. That was a great test. All right.
Sure was. The high speed shows the strain both vehicles were under. And although one did move, this 250-mile-per-hour test was clearly survivable. And that's what counts.
The TIV pretty much sat there like a rock. It didn't slide, it didn't vibrate, it didn't budge an inch. The Dominator, on the other hand, started to move around from the very get-go, and eventually it came broadside to the wind and really started to pick up speed. But it never lost its balance, it never lost its stance. The bottom line is, with both of these vehicles and that kind of wind, you would have been safe.
To double check, the storm chasers go in for a closer look.
Thank God, it's okay.
Despite its wild slide, Reed's once over reveals the Dominator only suffered a bent license plate. But it's the TIV that really testifies to the test's power.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, they're bowing. The hydraulic piston, that anchor that goes in the ground, it's bent. Force of that wind actually bent something that was rated to 9,500 pounds. Wow.
In the fury of the Force 5, the TIV's anchor points bent under pressure. But even so, the occupants would have survived. And that means it's mission accomplished for the Mythbusters. The Storm Chaser chariots are indeed tornado-proof.
The TIV handled 250-mile-per-hour winds, and now I feel totally confident about this coming tornado season.
Who thinks of this stuff?